In 2004, a Danish yacht yard launched a 153-foot Explorer with an ice-strengthened steel hull and the range to cross any ocean on Earth. 5 years ago, she was for sale at $16.5 million. Today, the asking price is $5.5 million. Same hull, same steel, same engines, and they've been rebuilt since then. $11 million off the price. I'm Paul Madden, and for 25 years I've bought, built, and converted yachts like this one. And let me be clear about whose side I'm on. I'm not a listing broker. I don't work for the seller. I'm a buyer's rep. I work only for the person buying the boat. And in this series, I take a listing of a yacht that I know something about and that I'm interested in. And in this video, I'm going to take the listing apart the way I would for my client. What the yacht is, what the yacht isn't. What she's worth, what work she needs, and what that's going to cost, and how much time it's going to take to bring her back into shape. And that'll give you an idea whether this is a yacht that's right for you to buy or not. And she has a really interesting story that explains her current price and the upside opportunity for a savvy buyer.
Royal Denship was a Danish builder with a short life and a long reputation. Founded in 2000, the yard built motor yachts, sailing yachts, and the Explorers it became known for. Strong, sea-kindly vessels designed to go where most yachts can't. By 2009, the company was gone. The yachts it left behind now carry the pedigree of what it could do. BIG ARON is one of them. A 2004 build, 46.6 meters, 153 feet, on a displacement steel hull with an aluminium superstructure. Her lines came from the Danish naval architect Ole Steen Knudsen, her interior from Rune Design. The detail that matters most is in the steel. This is an ice-strengthened hull, built to push through conditions that would stop a conventional yacht. Paired with a 6,500-mile range, that gives her something very few yachts of any size truly have. The ability to go almost anywhere and come back. For 601 gross tons, BIG ARON lives much larger than her number. 5 decks, 10 guests and 5 cabins, 11 crew to run her. The owner's suite takes an entire deck, a walk-in wardrobe, a private lounge, a dedicated office. Below, 2 king suites and 2 twin cabins, each with its own bathroom. This is a layout built for long stays aboard, not a weekend at anchor. The volume shows up in the spaces that don't fit on smaller yachts. A galley larger than most restaurant kitchens, a sun-decked jacuzzi, a 12 cubic meter plunge pool, an Argentinian barbecue built for cooking in the open air in any climate, and a bridge laid out with 7 screens to watch the yacht and the sea around her. Twin Caterpillar diesels, 1,100 horsepower each, move her at a comfortable 13 knots and a top end of 15. This is a platform designed to be lived on and worked hard, far from home. Now the part most buyers get wrong. With a steel Explorer of this age, the question is not how she looks in the photographs. It's what the steel is doing underneath the paint. A Lloyd's Register supervised thickness measurement found, in the surveyor's own words, marginally zero diminution. In plain terms, the hull plating is barely worn. The main engines were recently overhauled. BIG ARON is not a turnkey yacht you step aboard and cruise. She is a refit project with a very good yacht inside it. And mapping that project line by line before you ever make an offer is exactly what an independent pre-purchase survey is for. So, is $5.5 million a good price? That is the real question. And here is where it gets interesting. Start with the public record. Same era steel Explorers in this size range and class, and turnkey trade in the high single-digit millions. Out of class and stripped, they sit well below that. BIG ARON's pedigree and ice class hull pull her up. Her years out of class pull her down. Then look at her own asking history. $16.5 million in 2021, then $8, $5.5 today. The market has already repriced her twice. In my experience, brokerage yachts sell for meaningfully less than the asking price. I often see around 20% off. Who is BIG ARON actually for? She is not for the buyer who wants to step aboard next month and cruise. She is for the owner who sees a project the way a developer sees a building with good bones. Someone funded not just for the purchase, but for the refit capital and the discipline to staff the project properly from day one. For that owner, BIG ARON is a rare entry point into serious expedition yachting, a genuine ice-class ocean crosser bought at salvage pricing, brought back to full class on a controlled budget. Do it right, and you own something. Money can barely buy new at any price. What would I actually pay for BIG ARON? I have a number, a specific one, well under the ask. And it's the one thing I'm not going to say out loud.
This yacht is listed by a brokerage that represents the owner. Their job is to get the seller the highest possible price, and that's exactly what they should do. If you're the buyer, you need a knowledgeable partner on your side of the table. That's the role I play. I put the yacht through a rigorous, independent pre-purchase survey where we will find every defect the brochure leaves out, and then we'll negotiate the price based upon the estimates of the work that the vessel still needs to get it back into class and back into service. And the bottom line number will normally be well under the asking price. On a boat like this one, that difference isn't a few percent. It could be $1 million or more. So if you're a serious buyer who thinks this yacht might be right for you, get in touch with me and we'll talk about what I think the real price is on this vessel and what it's going to cost to get it back into class. And if you're interested in expedition yachts in general, check out exploreryachts.com. There's a lot of information there as well.